Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Open Some Packs. Today I'm doing one that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I'm finally getting around to doing it. Yeah, it's on the YouTubers one, and I'm going to show you a bunch of YouTubers that I've already done reviews for, or that I'm planning on doing a bigger video for. So I won't particularly talk on them today, but I'll talk on some other ones. People that only have one deck, maybe two. So first we did, let's see, we have Gentleman Wake, which you know this is his first deck, the Parlor Playing Cards. And I did do a video on these. You can see that. I can show you the cards. You know what, I'll take the cards out of every deck. Yeah, and these feel fantastic. Cardamundi. And yeah, that's those. And then there's the Nox, which are pretty much that. Different colors. Sometimes he does gradients and stuff. I love these. These still feel great. Anyway, so I'm going to do a whole video on a bunch of those. I've been busy. I've done some knock ones. We'll do another, but he's also really good. He's he makes really high quality videos. He makes a ton of high quality, and he does tutorials for Magic. So if you want to get into Magic, look up Alex Pandrea. If you like quality, they're both quality, but he's the Gentleman Wake. And then there's Fontaine, which I have done a video on Fontaine. I picked Horchata because it's one of my favorites. It's printed by Taiwan. Really good cards. I love these. Very sturdy. Ooh, so thick. Anyway, so these are the Fontaines. Pretty much the same. And I'm doing these because he used to do a lot of videos. He does less now. Well, he does, but they're more performance stuff, and they're fantastic. Very skate vibe. Anyone Worldwide. Similar to Fontaine. I like this one just because it's pretty much sums up anyone. Like very like bold, simple, abstract art, but not really abstract. Bold and simple, kind of, and abstract. Hard to explain. Good cards. I haven't broken this deck in, but he does a lot of performance videos as well. So look up Anyone Worldwide, Fontaine cards, Knock playing, or not. I wouldn't look up Knock. Alex Pandrea is who you're looking for. And then the Gentleman Wake, and then we have Dealer's Grip, who also, and I use this one because it's probably the first deck of his that I've ever used, and these are also really good cards, and he does a lot of really good tutorials. So if you want a lot of cardistry tutorials, you're going to want to look for Fontaine, Anyone Worldwide, which is, oh my goodness, his name escapes me right now, but if you look up Anyone Worldwide, you'll search, he does a lot of tutorials. So does Zach Mueller, and so does Alex Pandrea is primarily Magic. He's more of a reviewer enthusiast. And they're Cardists. These three are Cardists. So this is Dealer's Grip. Tons of really good tutorials from this guy. I would, if you're into cardistry, these three are who you want to go to. I'll try to bundle them together. And then we have another enthusiast and a magician, and this is who he did too. So I'm going to start showing you the ones I am going to review. I think I have a sealed one here. You know what? I'm not going to open the sealed. This one's sold out. I'm not going to open the sealed one, but I do have a sealed one. I haven't opened one of his first deck, and I'll show you that. This stock on this is phenomenal. It is so good. This is the kind of stock I like. It's very hard that there's only a couple of other decks that are experienced that have this kind of stock. I could try to find one. I don't think I have one here. I do. Actually, I do. This deck has very similar stock to it, this unicorn one. And it's so sturdy, and it's so durable, so good. I love it a lot. This deck, I lost one card though. I was in the passenger seat of the car and practicing cardistry, and I must have dropped a card somewhere, and I don't know where it went. So I can tell there's a card missing from here, and it drives me crazy. And I could just add one of the... I should just add one of the ad cards. Oh, look, I did a reveal here. You can see the little trick. Yeah, I've used it for Magic. It has two. He has two really good gaffs, like a double-sided one and then like a double backer, which is really good. I think it's a double backer. But this is his new deck, and we'll open this one in a second. Then we have ecat. Oh, by the way, he does Magic reviews, and he's an enthusiast, so he's kind of in between here. And his name is Oh my goodness, why did I just forget? Slow hands. I just call it slow hands. It's Kiergomez. Oh my goodness. Kiergomez. I think his name is right here. Kiergomez, designed by Nick Nisco. I don't know who Nick Nisco is. I know Kiergomez. So he's kind of an enthusiast magician. He's a real magician. I think he actually does work as a magician. And this is ecat. Ekaterina. She's a magician as well. She has cardistry and magic tutorials and performance videos. I would watch her primarily for her. She's really good at teaching. So is Alex Pandrea. These two are really good at Kier's good too, but they have more. I believe they have more content on teaching. Kier's really good at enthusiasm. He has tons of really cool videos on cards and stuff. And ecat is, if you want to learn from the basics, a lot of the basics. She has really good basic tutorials and some more advanced ones. He's got really good basic to some advanced. This is all advanced cardistry right here. And then there's Rise, which is another good one. And this is, I believe their channel is called Rise. And they're brothers that work in the magic. They do a lot of magic and cardistry. So if you watch their videos, they have performance. They're also enthusiasts, so they're more like Kier in a way. They do some deck reviews, a lot of good tutorials. So if you want to learn some good stuff, they have some pretty hard ones, some pretty good ones. They're a mix of magic and cardistry, but really good stuff actually. I really like their tutorials, like very like professional how they did it. And by professional, I mean like they did like editing, and they're not. I don't know how to explain it. You have to watch it. This is all good though. So when I say something, I'm not downplaying anything. And the last one here is Xavier Spade. So he has a lot of really good tutorials from magic, primarily magic and magic theory. And he actually had a company that sold magic, and he has one deck. You would think the guy would have made like 20, but he made one, and that's cool. That's what he wanted to do. I've met the guy. He's a really cool guy, very helpful guy. And I have his deck open so I can show it to you. Here, I'll probably leave his sealed as well, just because I don't know. Maybe I should have. We'll see when we get there. Let's not make this a long one. But yeah, this is a really good deck. We'll start with Xavier. So this is the back design. The deck is called Dead Hands, I believe. And this is what we should open. He has some jokers that are really cool. You know what? This is a really good deck, by the way. You know what? I'm going to leave it closed because I'm going to probably trade it at some point or keep it. But I've used this deck a ton. This is probably some of the best stock that USPCC can make. It's the premium. I'm pretty sure it's premium thick. It is fantastic. You have no idea. You're not seeing this now, but I have used this a ton, and it holds up so good. It has a very magic. He likes the elaborate stuff. Standard quartz and pips, with some colorization. So I have to show you that. Oh, his ace of spades. Oh, it's okay. Work harder, and I think his jokers have. They have hands with arrows going through, and I want to open, but I want to put it back in the case sealed. So, oh no, should I do it? Just so I show you, or I could just, could I get them? If I put no, then I gotta go find them because they're in the box and this. Oh dear, let's not make it too long. Okay, so we'll go to the next one. So ecat. So we'll open up ecat. I only have one, so that's why. If I had two, I also wouldn't open it. But he still has some decks, by the way, Xavier. So I'm sure you can get him. I think they're on sale too right now for like $9, which is a really good deal because it's really, really good stock. I'm telling you, some of the best I've seen for magic and practicing and just to play it. And I love his channel. So if you want to learn any magic, look up Xavier Spade. He's really good. Like his tutorials. Yeah, and then ecat. So I know she has a video on her deck as well. Ekaterina. Is her name. She's been on, it's a fox. Look at that. That's how you spell her name. Ekaterina. And Xavier's with an X. Xavier Spade. So this was a limited to, I think she did a Kickstarter, ecatmagic.com. And she did a video on her deck. And she did it with USPC. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that's what the back looked like. I know she bought the fox. Oh, cool. And there's a blank Double backer, okay. She's a magician. I'm gonna say this is in this. That's what she looks like. I want to say that this is in Pneumonica. Yeah, it's Pneumonica stack. Okay, so Pneumonica. Let's look at the ace. Ekaterina, her name. Bing. Let's look at the back design. Really cool, actually. Simple foxes. I know she bought, and this is USPC-C, so it's your standard USPC-C stock. It might even be crushed. Ooh, that feels good. I love the red inks too. That came in pretty good. Look at that. Yeah, this feels like a good deck. And I'm going to try to go fast through these. But this is hard to get. If you can find this deck, I would get it. If you're a collector, you like YouTube, you like magics, you like collecting cards. She did standard. She's a magician. So when you're a magician, you want to use standard. I believe so, at least. People know these cards, you know. They know them. They're familiar with them. And you don't want them to be thinking about other... You want them to be... When you say, was this your card? You know, like they want to be able to... It helps. I think it helps. I've had good discussions where people disagree, but I think it helps. We'll do Rise next. Really good tutorials here. Great cardistry, great magic. Let's see if your seal works. Are they doing USPCC as well? Yep, USB. Everyone's doing USPCC. They're so good. Oh, and I didn't bring Chris Ramsey's deck out. Are you kidding me? Oh man, I gotta go get one. He's on here too. Why did I forget Chris Ramsey? I did a whole video on his first playing cards. Let me go get, and that's probably why. That's why I shot it out. You know, let me go get that one too. After the, you know what? I'll do that. I'll do that in a second. The first one will be the last one. Hey, how do you like that? I will rise again, for though I fall. Okay. I don't know what that is, what that means. Rise. Maybe it's related to, similar to, I don't know what it means. Maybe y'all do. That ace is pretty elaborate. Okay. Look at that. I'm sensing some vibes here. Rise, rise. The moon. There's the back design. I don't know, I'm into symbology, and I'm starting to see a lot of symbols that I don't know if that's what they mean. With this. But I know that this one's really elaborate. I can't believe I forgot the first one. Probably because I just did a video on them. And I'm like, oh, this feels fantastic. Holy moly. That's definitely crushed. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say this is worth getting just for the way this deck feels, even if you don't watch their stuff. Oh wow, that's good, and it's very elaborate. That ace is actually really nice. I'm gonna have to give you props. I'd only seen it like this, and I'm like, what is that lace? But it's like so good, and they're just moving it around, and they're doing the same thing here. But let's see. Oh, and then they're using it in their quartz, standard quartz though. Hey, and that's them. That's one of the dudes. I think the other one is a different king, right? So they're doing a custom ace or a custom thing there, and they're doing that on all, like you see there. And I want to say the other one is the King of Hearts or something. Sorry, I'm going through this kind of fast. There's the kings, and I'll show you the ace when we get to it, so you can see the pattern. Right there. Yeah, there he is. I knew it was the King of Hearts. That's the other brother. And it's just them two. And they're doing the heart thing like they're doing with the other cards. Which is that. Yeah, and that's Rise. Yeah, and then let me get the, hold on a second. Magic. First playing cards. Yeah, so I just picked one of the 50 decks that he has. Yeah, and you can still get a lot of these if you go to the website. But this is Chris Ramsey's stuff. This is also a really good deck, and it's cheap. I think this was like $8-9. He's selling it at a really good price. But these are good cards. Standard. These are very standard. I think they're probably literally standard bikes, but it's USB-C and they feel good, and you can see how light. Anyways, yeah, so that's the back design. Chris has a lot of decks, and I can't believe I forgot. I didn't forget. It's more of the, I wasn't going to do a video on his cards because I already did one on his cards. I did all of them, actually. So that's, and he's really good at, he's a puzzle guy now, mostly. But he does a lot of tutorials as well. So he's kind of over here-ish, kind of in between, you know. We just did Rise, and then this one last, Slow Hands. I already talked about the stock on this. This stock on this is fantastic, and I want to know what this one feels like. So if you want to know why I wanted to do a YouTube video on YouTubers, meta, is because I wanted to know what this deck felt like. And I'm like, you know what, I'll do a video. And I wanted to do ecats as well, this one. And that's Chris Ramsey, by the way. So if you look up Chris Ramsey, he does a lot of videos. He's an enthusiast. Primarily doing puzzle videos now, which is cool. I think he said he really likes doing that. He does magic every once in a while. A lot of good tutorials on his as well. And he explains a lot about cards and magic. All right, this is Kiergomez, and he's more of an enthusiast designer. He has another deck too. I want to say he has 3 decks now. He almost got his own full video just with those 2 because I don't have the other one. I think it's a glasses one. Yeah, and he's an enthusiast. Seems like a really nice guy, doing a lot of cool stuff. Supports a lot of magic. Yeah, slow, steady, natural. Learn to read. All right, so it's a little dude on a bike. That's awesome for the jokers. Well, what am I doing? It's like if the camera's backwards, it's upside down, it's over there, so it's like really, my brain has to catch up. Cool, that's neat. And it's like there's a little reveal there, a 2 of spades. That's probably his favorite card. I'm gonna assume. Oh, look at that, the hand. I love that ace. That's a phenomenal spade, by the way. Good job. Oh, you should have made the other ones that way, but nah, you know. What is cool standard? I want to say there's a reveal. No, what is it? It's or maybe he didn't put his face on it this time. I know he did once on the King of Spades or something. Yeah, there he is, or King of Clubs. So that's the dude. That's Kier. Everything else is standard. I'm pretty sure. No more. Oh no, there's another face there. Maybe that's the designer. What's his name? Nick. He's doing a double backer and an extra 2 of spades. His name was Nick, I believe, the designer's name. Nick Nisco. Good job, Nick. I love the back design. Freaking awesome. Very simple. Not simple, but it's kind of, it almost looks like a natural, like a normal back design. Or not normal, like one of these, you know, like elaborate, standard. But it's not. It's turtle shell. Pretty cool. Or tortoise shell. Turtle, tortoise, tomato. Cards, let's see how they feel. Because the other one, I'm telling y'all, yeah, it's pretty similar. They do feel good, though. This guy knows a lot about cards, so he, I'm sure he knew what he was doing when he was picking them. I mean, you could tell by the dribble there that the cards are pretty dang good. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, these are the YouTubers. Check them out. They're all cool. Kiergomez, Gentleman Wake, Knock, Alex Pandrea. We have Chris Ramsey, which I did a video on all of his decks. So, and Fontaine as well. I did a ton of Fontaine. That's Zach Mueller. And then you have Anyone Worldwide. Tons of great performance stuff here. And tutorials. They have some. They used to do a lot older stuff. Oh dear, that's gonna cut me. Dealer's Grip still does a lot of tutorials. Very good. Probably I would go here first for cardistry. If you want to be inspired, definitely here. For magic, I would go to Alex Pandrea and Xavier Spade. Rise Magic is also really good. Kiergomez has pretty much everything, but he's more of an enthusiast, just like Gentleman Wake. And ecat, great tutorials here, ranging from magic to cardistry. Ecat Arena, but that's the YouTubers I know of. If you know of any other YouTubers, add them to the description, please, and I'll check them out too. I might have seen 1 or 2 videos, but gravitated more here to these. If you know of any other good YouTubers, like I said, please put them down in the description. If you know of any other YouTubers that are selling cards, let me know. I want to check them out, see what they got going. Yeah, check out my deck. I have a deck too, and I'm a YouTuber, kind of. I should have done my deck as one of the YouTubers, like kind of as a joke, but then said, I'm the guy. No, whatever. Anyways, y'all know. That's my deck. Let me show you the back design if y'all haven't seen it. That's the back design. Anyways, yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!